Monday morning. Welcome to net number 1183 of the Morning Brew on the 30th of March. Boy, another month almost gone. Goes fast. This N2BH, Bill and Pilmeyer, New York. I'll be doing the first hour along with Mark, KE2EDS on the log. Second hour, we'll turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF along with Mark. Let's see, just a couple quick announcements. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, TechNet. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, open mic night. Thursday morning, 10 a.m., 20 meter net, 14.317. The day is, do you still listen to AM radio? We have a list of text check-ins. We have Larry, KM7CGI, Roy, KA8BYU, Lou, KA4EPS, Paul, KG4GOQ, Ed, K4POI, Randall, K8UFM, Joe, KM4WZD, Gary, K4HBT, Ray, N3DQD, Wayne, KC2NJV, Joe, N3SQR, Craig, K84S, Charles, KD2IUI, Clark, KK7DY, Kerry, GM5CAR, Chuck, W3CVE, Brian, KE2FBT, Greg, KB3UIR, Scott, KE9EST, Charlie, NA2B, Norm, NY1US, Doug, KB2BON, Mark, KN0CKV, KD9YUZ, and Bill, VA3YBS. Let's take some mobiles. Mobiles only, call signs twice.
Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. That is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November, mobile. November 4, Delta Echo Sierra, N4DES. Kilo 1, Mike Charlie Oscar, K1MCO mobile.
KJ5MLZ, KJ5MLZ mobile. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo, Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo mobile.
November 5 Charlie Hotel Bravo mobile, November 5 Charlie Hotel Bravo mobile. W8 NJT Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango. Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey mobile. Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey mobile.
Echo 3 Tango Golf Romeo, Echo 3 Tango Golf Romeo, mobile.
There, that's a pretty good list of mobiles. Let's see, we'll acknowledge Tim, VE3TGN, James, AA5JW, Nick, W8NJT, Chuck, N5CHB, Brian, W5GHR, Ezra, KJ5MLZ, Jay, K1MCO, Mark, N4DES, and Anders, KZJN. If you're mobile and we missed you, come with a call sign twice.
Mobile.
Okay, we got Gil, K4GDS, and we had a station, all we got was HL. HL, could you give us your call sign twice?
Whiskey Bravo 8, Bravo Hotel London.
Okay, Ed, we got you. We'll get back to you in a minute here. We'll jump up to Anders, KZ4JN. Question of the day is, do you still listen to AM radio?
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I do listen to AM radio, not AM radio broadcast, however. I'm currently tuned to 119.55, which is the local tower frequency, and air traffic control uses AM. Hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November, sending it back to you.
Yeah, very good, Anders. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for joining us. Mark, N4DES.
Brew Crew N4DES, overcast South Florida. That being said, to answer the question of the day is absolutely I do. Preset in the company G-Ride. I pull around the county in, and WIOD is locked in on the radio. That back to net control, N4DES 73.
Good, Mark. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you checking in. Jay, K1MCO, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the morning brew. This is K1MCO this morning from the mobile. Bill, regarding AM, if it's broadcast AM, absolutely. I listen to it all the time here on the car and sometimes at home. Send it back to me. It's nice to hear you. K1MCO Mobile, Orlando Station.
Yeah, sounds good, Jay. Good to hear you, and hope you have a great Monday. Ezra, KJ5MLZ.
KJ5MLZ. Good morning, Bill, Mark, everybody else on the crew. Yes, to answer that question, yes, I do listen to talk radio on AM, WL 87.7, New Orleans, Louisiana. Back to you, Net Control, KJ5MLZ.
Very good, Ezra. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for stopping by. Brian, W5GHR.
Good morning, Brew Crew. I was all prepared to answer no to this question because I do not listen to broadcast AM, but Anders reminded me that Airband is on AM, and sure enough, right now my subband has 119.100 tuned in on my subband, and I listen to the Airband all the time. Listen to the pilots and air traffic control. So I guess the answer is yes. Back to you, Net Control. This is W5GHR.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that when we came up with the question this morning, but very good, Brian. That might be a question for another net. Do you listen to the airbands? Have a great day. Chuck, N5CHP.
Morning, Brew Crew. Happy Monday. We begin the climb to Friday. Yes, put me down for yes. Catch the top of the hour news occasionally in sports. So, have a great week, everybody. N5CHP.
Well, thank you, Chuck. Hope you have a good week as well. Nick, W8NJT.
Good morning, everybody on that. I do not listen to broadcast AM. W8NJ Central.
Yeah, very good, Nick. Hope you have a great day. James, AA5JW.
Well, good morning, Bill. Thank you for running that this morning, and good. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey's Mobile. James in Spring, mobile in Houston for work today. It's going to be a beautiful morning, a beautiful way to start the work week.
It's going to be a short week, which I'm really looking forward to not having to go to the office on Friday. To the question at hand, absolutely, I love my AM radio. And I also listen to Airband as well, but definitely AM broadcast, listen to a lot of that. I like getting the traffic and weather updates. It's fairly reliable down here in Houston, so yep, definitely love my AM band. Would not own a vehicle that doesn't have AM because it's really, really valuable. With that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Very good, James. I can't believe all the yeses already. Have a great day. Appreciate you checking in. Tim, VE3TGN.
Morning, controller and auger there. The answer is yes. I got 1940, I'll try again, 1948 Ford. And definitely I got that Ford radio in it, and it's saying definitely yes. And have a good day, and thanks for being there. Sure, with take for words there, but from the old classic there, to be 48 years old, dismayed if and then it's in a mint position.
Yeah, that's very cool, Tim. I'm sure it's pretty nice. Have a great day. Appreciate you checking in. Gil, K4GDS. K4GDS, Gil, you with us? If that's you, we're just getting static. We'll come back to you. We'll go to Ed, WBHL.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net, WBHL. No, I do not listen to AM, Bill. Back up to you, and again, thanks for all that you do. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Ed. We appreciate everybody checking in, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a net and have a lot of fun doing it. Have a great day. Let's go to Elmer in the mobile. B5NJU. Good morning.
This is KB5NJU Mobile. Yeah, I do listen to the News Talk radio station, Metro Detroit. Gotta have the traffic and weather. Have a great Monday. 7-3, KB5NJU Mobile, back to net.
Yeah, very good, Elmer. Hope you have a great day as well. And yeah, I got Mark on the log for me here, and he even remembered that you were mobile. Hope you have a great day. I will acknowledge Greg, KJ5LJJ, Al, K8BAC, and Jose, KE2AGL via text line. This to BH. Let's try Gil again. K4GDS.
Morning, Bill and Mark. I'm way down here by this. I'm not surprised there's an issue. I listen to Airband West. Put me down for you. K4GDS back to that.
Yeah, we got you that time, Gil. Thanks for checking in. I hope you have a great day. All right, let's go up top of the list. Larry, KM7CGI. The question is, do you still listen to AM radio?
Brew, no, I do not. Back, about 4 years ago when I was working in the Chicago area, that's all I ever listened to, but no more. The only thing I listen to is ham radio. But everybody have a great day, KM7CGI.
Well, thank you, Larry. Hope you have a good day as well. Roy, K8BYU.
Good morning. on the Brew. KAABYU. Occasionally, yeah. I even try pulling in some DX when the band's in good shape. Distant stations from other states and that. So, yeah. I've done it for a long, long time. Back to you.
Very good, Roy. That's another one I didn't think about. I haven't tried AM on HF. Hope you have a great day. Lou, KA4EPS.
Hey, good morning, Bill. 70 degrees here in Lakewood Beach, Florida. And yes, I do listen to amplitude modulated radio. I kind of like to listen to DX from the islands on the AM broadcast band. I listen to WIOD, and when I'm out in Colorado, I listen to KZNT on 1460. And we have a pretty big local group on VHF that operate AM on 2 meters. So very much so. Have a good day, Bill. Thanks for doing the net, as always. KA4EPS.
Good, Lou. Hope you have a great day. And, yeah, we got quite a group around here that use Simplex, the 2-meter call channel, and it's a lot of fun. Paul, KG4GOQ.
Good morning, Bill, and good morning to the Brew crew. When it comes to the broadcast band, whether it's AM or FM, I say, no, I don't listen to it. I'll turn on my ham radio or something of the sort, but as for either broadcast band, neither one. This is KG4GOQ in Palm Springs, Florida. Back to the net.
Very good, Paul. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. Ed, K4POI.
Morning, Bill, and the Brew crew. Yeah, if you listen to talk radio, you listen to AM radio. And it's seldom I'm in my car where I don't have my radio on, my AM radio on.
Very good, Ed. I hope you have a great Monday. Randall, KAUFM, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Mark, and good morning to all the Brew crew on frequency. Yes, to listening to the AM band. Still enjoying to listening to that. With that said, this is KUFM, back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding Monday.
Well, thank you, Randall. Hope you have a good day as well. Joe, KM4WZD.
Well, good morning, Bill. Good morning to Mark. Good morning to the crew. I think I got you covered here. Let's see. I do have a preset in the car, so I listen to AM as I'm driving. I'm a pilot, so got that one covered as well. And, you know, when I'm bored and sitting in the shack, I might spin the dial on the Kenwood and see if I can find some shortwave or something like that, preferably in a language that I don't understand. That's fun to me. Don't know why. Anyhow, everybody take care. Happy Monday. 7-3. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
You do have them all covered, Joe. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Gary, K4HBT.
Good morning, Brew crew. I guess you're going to have to put me down in the no column. In the past, I listened to it quite a bit, but as my life changed and I retired, moved to Florida, I don't generally listen to broadcast AM radio anymore. K4HBT, back to net.
Yeah, very good, Gary. Hope you have a great day. And, yeah, next town over, there's a station, and I don't even know what they play anymore. I haven't listened to AM in quite a while. Ray, N3DQD, good morning.
Bill, and the rest of the net in there, and 3DQD here. Well, about the only time I listen to AM radio is if I'm traveling in the car with someone and they have it on, so you hear it as a part of the environment. And if the Pirates are not playing on their FM station and they're broadcasting on their AM KDKA, I do listen to it there. Back to net. This is MQD.
Very good, Ray. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. This is N2BH, Bill and Palmyra, New York, along with Mark, KE2EDS on the log. The question of the day is, do you still listen to AM radio? Let's go to Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill and the rest of the crew, KC2NJV. Do I listen to AM radio? Yes, but now that most of the news in New York City is now in FM, not that much. The rest of the music and stuff on the AM is pretty crappy. Have a great day.
Thank you, Wayne. Hope you have a good Monday as well. Joe, N3SQR.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and Jeff, and the rest of the Brew crew. I absolutely listen to AM broadcast, and as some folks already mentioned, WIOD, which is 610 AM, down here out of Fort Lauderdale. And as a pilot, I also talk to ATC as well as getting the ATIS information prior to contacting air traffic control. So I absolutely use AM radio. Still love it. N3SQR, back to net.
Good, Joe. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you stopping by. Craig, K4MMX, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, I do listen to AM broadcast and occasionally some stations on HF, including number stations. K4MMX, back to net.
Very good, Craig. Hope you have a great day. Charles, KD2YUI.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody else listening in on the Brew. Occasionally, yes. We have a local station here that does news 24/7, except for talk shows occasionally here and there. But yeah, when I want to catch the news and I'm in the car, that's my go-to. 73L back to net control, KD2YU.
Very good, Charles. Hope you have a great Monday and appreciate you checking in. Clark, KK7DY.
Bill, Mark, and the rest. Yes, I listen to AM broadcast band, short band, air band, and sometimes even 11 meters. Back to net control, KK7DY.
Very good, Clark. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping. Carrie, GM5CAR. Hello.
GM5CAR returning, just waving across the big pond there, and good morning to everybody. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend there. And in answer to today's question, the answer is no. I don't use AM. Usually most of the commercial stations are on FM here in the UK there. Have a great day, everyone. 73.
Well, thank you, Carrie. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and appreciate you checking in. Chuck, W3CVE.
Mark and everybody on the Brew there. Yes, I listen to it. That's how I get the basically. With that, have a great day. W3CVE.
Thank you, Chuck. Hope you have a good day as well. Brian, KE2FBT.
Good morning, Bill and Mark, everyone in ECR land, and yes, I listen to AM still, the local sports and the local news, listen to those, and I get my music from satellite, actually, so. Everyone have a great day out there, stay safe, KE2FBT.
Well, thank you, Brian, hope you have a great day as well. We still have quite a few text check-ins, but we're going to take some general check-ins. Let me acknowledge Jose, KE2AJO, Don, HC4DA, and Marson, NAMJN, via text line. General stations, twice and orderly.
Charlie, K5 GSS, Echo 2, Charlie, Kilo. Kilo Oscar 4, India Hotel Mike. Kilo Oscar, India Hotel Mike.
WA, Bravo 5, India Tango, W35ITT.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel. Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel.
Whiskey 0 Quebec Golf. Whiskey 0 Quebec Golf.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot. In and out, yes.
Victor Lima.
Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo Alpha 5, Golf Sierra Sierra, KA5 GSS.
Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Zulu
Echo Quebec Foxtrot. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot. In and out and don't.
All right, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list. We had some pile-ups there, but we had Robert, KFA EQF, was in the shopping by. Had Daryl, KC5CZX, Jinzik, VA3 KTJ, Roger, N4 RHE. We had a station with a VL, Victor Lima. Could you give us your call sign?
Yes, it's Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Victor Lima. Kilo Romeo 4, Kilo Victor Lima.
Thank you, Fernando. We got you on the list. We'll get back to you in a minute. We had an in and out station, KFA, possibly E something.
I tried to check in KE4IFI, Kilo Echo 4, India Foxtrot, India.
Okay, Bill, we got you. I hope you have a great day. Oh, I guess you're not in and out. Let's see. We have Brent, KF6, HDJ, Shane, KA5GSS, Devin, W0QG, Lee, W5, WLH, Kristen Mobile, WB5ITT, Bill, W8, WHK, Donald, KO4IHM, and Matt, KE2CCK. We have Randy via the text line. General stations, if we missed you in that pile-up, come with your call sign twice.
KR4KHPUV dot.
All right, let's hold up there. Hit quite a double. I think we had a KE2 station.
The Kilo Charlie 2, Uniform Victor, Quebec.
Okay, Phil, we got you in the other station.
Victor Echo 3, Mike Papa Hotel. Victor Echo 3, Mike Papa Hotel, short time.
Okay, John, we got you. We'll hold up there. That's quite a list. We'll take our mobiles first. We'll take Chris, WB5ITT. The question is, do you still listen to AM radio?
Good morning, sir, to everybody else on the Morning Brew. Actually, the question is, who logged me as mobile? I didn't say I was mobile, so since I'm already here, I'll get to answer the question, but anyhow, do I listen? Well, yes, as a number of y'all know, I owned an AM radio station for a number of years, and in fact, looking at the possibility of purchasing one or two more. For those who think that AM radio stinks in quality, well, that's because the crummy receivers. If you haven't heard AM stereo, you haven't heard it all. And one of the best stations I recommend to listen to is WION AM Stereo 1430. Their website has their audio stream on it that's fed off, not the console, but off an actual Carver TX11B AM stereo receiver, picking up the air signal. And when you listen to it, it will just make your jaw drop. Unfortunately, the FCC screwed that up back in the 1980s, but there are still some of us who believe in AM. So go listen to WION and get an idea on what AM radio really sounds like. And hope everybody has a good morning. I'm sitting here loading new IDs into the repeater, especially my Hank Hill one. I'd play it, but I don't want to tie up the reflector with it. The Walter Cronkite one is even more hilarious, and for you friends on Facebook, you'll get a listen. You'll be able to listen to it later. WV5ITT, back to that.
Yeah, very good, Chris. Sorry about the mobile there, but hope you have a great day. John, VE3MPH, good morning. VE3MPH, John, you still with us? Yeah, I guess he meant really short time. Let's see, let's go back up to Greg, KB3EYR.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and a question. I do sometimes listen to AM broadcast. Especially when I'm down south, I got to find WSM out of Nashville. Have a great Monday. Back to net control.
Yep, Greg, hope you have a great day as well. Scott, KE9EST.
Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. Yes, I do listen to AM still, mainly for news and traffic info. Back to the net. This is KE9EST.
Very good, Scott. I hope you have a great Monday. Charlie and Bertie, NAT. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the net, Bertie and I, Tampa Bay, 67 this morning. Response to the question, yes. Not on a regular basis, but yes, I do listen to AM broadcasts. We have that around for weather conditions here in Florida, hurricane season, all that stuff, so we kind of keep that hanging around. I've also used it for go around and find some leaky wall warts and sources of interference. Thanks for what you do, N2BH and A2B back to net.
Very good, Charlie. Yep, the old transistor radio, pick up noise. Have a great day. Norm, NY1US, good morning.
And Mark and everybody on the Brew Crew this morning, and excuse me. I do listen to AM radio. I have a few stations that I listen to that I can't get on FM, but a lot of the AM stations around here are switching to having FM translators, or gosh, even 550 WGR in Buffalo is using a full-blown FM transmitter and 107.7. So I think the trend is going away from AM, unfortunately, but I do enjoy it. So back to that, NY1US.
Very good, Norm. Yeah, I remember just a couple of years ago, a lot of talk about the car manufacturers dropping AM in the vehicles, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Have a great day. Doug, KB2BON.
Mobile, KE2CCK.
Good morning, everybody. Doug here, KB2BON, and yes, I do like to listen to AM, especially on the 7300 here at night from a station many states away. There's nothing like the sound of an AM signal coming from many fars away. KB2BON, back to that.
Very good, Doug. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Mark, N0CKV.
Morning, Bill, Mark, rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. No, I don't listen to AM. Everybody have a great Monday and a great week. N0CKV, back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day as well. Jimmy, KD9YUZ.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the Brew Crew there this morning. Yes, I've got a 1948 Philco console radio, and I listen to it all the time, and I love pulling in those DX stations after dark, and if things are going just fine, I can pick up WSM out of Nashville and listen to the Grand Ole Opry on a Saturday night. Everybody have a great day. KD9YUZ, back to net.
Very cool, Jimmy. That's going to be kind of neat. Hope you have a great day. Bill, VA3YBS.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net this morning. Somebody mentioned airband earlier, and I do listen to airband, listen to the air traffic. Where we live, we're right on the southbound departure route from Toronto Airport. Air traffic going over, and I actually have an ADSB ground station, so I receive the signals from the aircraft, and it plots them on a map for me. I can see who's overhead, and I feed that into the ADSB exchange, which is interesting. So anybody can go to adsbx.com, I think it is, and see the air traffic anywhere in the world. And if you're looking in the area around here, southern Ontario, you're getting data fed from my station. Anyway, VA3YBS, back to you, Bill.
That's very cool, Bill. Hope you have a great, appreciate checking in. Let's send to BH. Let's go to Greg, KJ5LJJ.
Hey, good morning, Brew Crew. To the question at hand, the answer is yes. I still listen to AM radio. This is Greg, KJ5LJJ. Back to you, Net Control.
Very good, Greg. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. And I just thought I heard CCK, KE2, CCK was mobile. Is that correct?
Yeah, roger that. I was hoping for that, and I was getting away from the repeater there. Now, good morning, everyone, anyways. There's last mobile here. Yes, I do listen to AM station out of Wheeling, West Virginia. Matter of fact, WWVA AM station there. So, everyone have a good morning. It's KE2, CCK, back to net.
Very good, Matt. Thanks for reminding us you were mobile, and glad we caught you before you got out of range. Have a great day. Up next, one of our team members and host, Al, K8BAC. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I think this thing's working all right, is it?
Yeah, you're sounding good.
All right, just making sure. It kind of looked a little odd when I hit the push talk button. Morning, Bill, Mark, everybody on the Brew Crew. Yes, I'm kind of an AM radio junkie, to tell you the truth. I listen to that probably 4 to 1 over FM stations. FM became cut and paste with the DJs and the music and everything. There's really only about 2 stations I'll listen to. The rest are AM. Of course, running home from work at midnight, the 9:50 or 6:50, out of Nashville, and listen to the Opry. So everybody have a great day. Back to you, Bill, KBAC.
Very good, Al. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for stopping by. Jose, KE2AJO. KE2AJO, Jose, you still with us?
Safe travels to those traveling to work. Every once in a while I like to frequent back to the Gold Neck of the Woods. I'll take a spin through CV every once in a while. Mainly like to be an HF, but every once in a while I'll take a spin over there and see what the guys are doing up on the Super Bowl on Channel 6. Some of those builds over there, incredible to see and hear over the air. But I take a spin every once in a while. And I frequent AM on HF a couple times here and there. But other than that, that's about it. Once in a blue moon. And can't spoil yourself too much. Back on over to you. Have a great morning, everybody. And 73 from Kilo to Sioux, Alpha Juliet Oscar. Back over to you, bro.
Thank you, Jose. Hope you have a good day as well. Don, HC4DA.
Everyone on the Brew Crew and net. Yes, I do. I break up the AM radio once in a while, sit on the deck and tune in the stations down here. They're all new to me kind of still, so enjoy that. Anyway, turn it back to everyone. Have a happy Monday and a great week. This is HC4DA.
Well, thank you, Don. I hope you do the same. Marson, NAMJN.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Mark. Everybody on the Morning Brew. This is N8MJN in the mobile via text check-in. Earlier on the net, I was going to compliment on how few pile-ups we had because it seemed like we were running down a text check-in line, which was cool. Guess I'm going to answer the question. Yes, I do still listen to AM. Usually when I can get the radio on, use Radio 950 in Detroit. Pretty popular with me. That said, also shout out to Chris in Texas for the education on some AM sound quality stuff, because I have noticed a difference in receivers depending on the car you're in, man. It does make a big difference on the receiver side. That said, I'll send it back to Net Control, 73, N8MJN.
Oh, thank you, Marson. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, that text line's getting bigger every day, it seems, and we're trying to work a balance here. And hope you have a great day. Donald, KO4IHM.
Yeah, good morning to everyone on Brew this morning. We are having a good day. We're like 48 degrees, going to mid-70s today. And yes, we do listen to AM. Matter of fact, we have a 1939 field code that we listen to about every weekend. KO4IHM. Hope everybody has a great week.
Very good, Donald. Yeah, that's kind of neat listening to those old radios like that. Have a great day. Bill, WHK, good morning.
Good morning from Southwest Florida. We're 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Very nice. I think summer's just around the corner. I know spring is. Or is it our anyhow? No, I have not listened to AM radio in a number of years. So, unfortunately. And the doctor's appointment this morning, so I have to go. So I'm glad you got to me. WHK 73 and back to Net Control.
Good luck at the doctors, and yeah, we're starting out 45 today. It was up in the 50s yesterday, and yeah, we're starting to get a little moderate here. Have a great day. Lee, W5WLH.
Good morning, Bill and Mark, and the rest of the crew, everybody on the net. Yes, I do listen to AM. Back to you, Bill, Whiskey 5WLH.
Very good, Lee. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Devin, W0QG.
Hey, morning, Bill and the Brew crew. This is W0QG. No, I do not listen to any AM radio. Hope everybody has a great Monday. Back to Net Control 73.
Oh, thank you, Devin. Hope your Monday goes well. Shane, KA5GSS.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew. This is KA5GSS. Answer the question, every once in a while I'll listen to some AM talk radio, so you can put me down for. Everybody have a blessed day. KA5GSS, back to Net Control.
Very good, Shane. Hope you have a good day as well. Brent, KF6HDJ.
Good morning, Bill and Mark. Sorry about that. I had to wait for my station to finish IDing. I have not listened to AM since my age was in the single digits, and I'm turning 51 in a few months, so it's been a long time. Thanks for doing the net. Back to Net Control. KF6HDJ Mobile.
Very good, Brent. Have a great day and appreciate you checking in. Bill, KE4IFI. KE4IFI. Bill, you still with us? nothing heard. Let's go to Fernando, KR4 KVL.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. Good morning to everyone on the net. This is KR4 KVL. Put me on the no list. I do not listen to AM broadcast radio. Wishing everyone a great day. This is KR4 KVL at control. Thank you.
Very good. Hope you have a great day and appreciate stopping by. This is N2BH along with Mark, KE2EDS on the log. Let's go to Roger and 4RHE. Good morning.
N2BH, good morning. Bill and Mark, good ears. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. Yes, having no TV, I listen to the Brew while practicing my guitar, and the AM talk back on and on all day, an essential part of my life. Today marks 31 years since I bought my house, and my Grundig Yacht Boy 400 predates my purchase and delivers AM reception with quality. November 4, Roger Ham enthusiast, return to net.
Very good, Roger. Hope you have a great day, and as always, appreciate you checking in. Genzik, VA3 KTJ.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone in the net. This is VA3 KTJ Jinseok. Please put me down for no column. I haven't listened to AM radio for decades. 73 to all. Have a great day, everyone. I'm back to net control. This is VA3 KTJ.
Well, thank you, Genzik. Hope you have a great day as well. Daryl, KC5CZX.
Well, good morning to everybody on the Brew. Geez, I can't even remember the last time I listened to an FM radio station, so I guess that answers the question about AM. So back to net, KC5C.
Good, Daryl. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. Up next, one of our team members, Randy, W2RBC.
Good morning, Bill, and everyone on the morning brew. No, I haven't listened to AM radio for many years. I normally listen to FM or one of the ham radio bands. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. Phil, KC2UVQ.
Good morning, all on the net. I can't really remember the last time I tuned into AM broadcast. It was probably one time on the road when I saw one of those and to say, tune into this AM station for traffic info. And the only other time I ever remember, I tuned into 1010 Wins, probably trying to get some information on something that was going on at that time of the many, many years. So, this is KC2UVQ, back to net.
Very good, Phil. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Gary, N8ZFH.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, and the crew. And just every once in a while to talk radio. Please check me in and out. Hope everybody has a great Monday. N8ZFH, back to net.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Hope you have a great Monday and appreciate you stopping by. Let me acknowledge the rest of these text check-ins that came in. We have Vince, KR4EMM, Jose, KJ5MEL, Bob, KQ8U, Charles, KR4AEG, Bob, W3ICQ, Mike, KB2UDB, Bill, KI5PMI, and Kenneth, AB4KT. And we'll go to Vince, KR4EMM. Do you still listen to AM radio?
Good morning, everybody.
everybody. Good morning, Bill, Mark, and everybody at the Brew. No, not in a very long time. Used to listen to it all the time in the mid-'60s. I don't even think FM was around at that time. Either that or my grandfather had given me an old tabletop Grundig that got excellent reception. I remember in the mid-'60s, that's all you could listen to when you wanted to hear music. Anyway, I digress. Thank you for picking me up. This is KR4E. Back to you, Bill. Thank you.
Very good, Vince. Yeah, that reminds me when those FM converters come out, you wired up to the car and had a little antenna jumper there so you could get FM stations. Have a great day. Jose, KJ5MEL.
Good morning to everybody in the room. This is Jose, KJ5MEL. Yes, I listen to AM broadcast all the time. Either long wave, medium wave, or short wave. AM all the time. FM occasionally. Thank you. Have a great week. Everybody on the net. Anybody hearing us. And God bless you all.
Yeah, very good, Jose. Hope you have a great day as well, and thanks for stopping by. Bob, KQ8U.
Morning, Bill and Mark and the rest of the crew. There's a station across the river from me in Canada, 580. It plays great music. I listen to it, especially if the power goes out. I have emergency radio then I it's just crackling it. Otherwise, I'd listen to it all the time. Everybody have a great day. KQ8U, back to that.
Very good, Bob. Hope you have a great day. Charles, KR4AEG.
Good morning, Bill. I have not watched or listened to, or watched, I guess, AM radio in a very, very long time, maybe 60 years or so. Long time. W3ICQ, back to you. Everyone have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Bob. Hope you have a good day as well. Mike, KB2 UDB.
Good morning, Bill, Mark, the Brew crew, and those in the Zoom room. Well, back in the day, I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh. And then when it wasn't him, I was listening to the baseball games out there. So it's been quite a while, so I'm going to say no on that one. The new radio I listen to is called the HAM radio. I'll listen to all you hams out here. All right, have a good day. We'll talk to you later. KB2, UDB. Thanks for doing that there, Bill.
Very good, Mike. Thanks for checking in. I hope you have a great day. And last for me today will be Bill, KI5PMI. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the Brew. Yes, I do every day, with the exception of weekends. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI, back to that.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day yourself and appreciate you checking in. This N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York. We'll be turning it over to Jeff, KU0GKF, along with Mark, KU2EDS on the log. It's all yours.
Thanks, Bill. Great first hour, as always. Good morning, everyone. This
This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I'm located in Omaha, Nebraska. We're heading for 91 degrees today. We have a station out here very briefly in Omaha. It's been around for a little more than a century, 102 years, called KFAB on the AM side. Very well known in the Omaha area. You can always count on that station. Of course, there's a thing we have that you might have all heard of, the iHeart app. You can pull up these stations nationwide on your phone if they broadcast on iHeart, and most of those AM stations nowadays do that. Not just local traffic with the tower, their broadcast tower, but nationwide and worldwide. And KFAB, if you ever want to listen to them, is on iHeart as well. Let's go and continue on this list right away. Back to Kenneth in the Villages, Florida. AB4KT. Kenneth, good morning.
Morning, Ken. I would have to say no, just because the programming isn't there anymore. The Art Bell show religiously. And I also was a big baseball fan, but now there's nothing on there but political stuff, and I'm not really interested. Back to net, everybody have a great day.
Yeah, Kenneth, I understand that. We have a few sports stations here for the sport fans in Omaha as well on the AM side. Have a good morning. Roger, our network facilitators in Umatilla, Florida, KO4, QMM. Good morning.
Get in there, Jeff. Good morning, Jeff and the Brew crew. It's been since the 90s. I think I was in a work truck and listened to talk radio because that's all it had was AM radio, and it was an older vehicle. Thanks for getting me in there, my friend. KO4QMM clear.
All righty, Roger. Yeah, I figured that noise before wasn't you for sure. Have a great morning, sir. Let's go to the Godfather, Dick, WB2JPQ. Good morning, Dick.
Well, good morning again, Jeff and everyone. No, I can't. I just remember the last time I really listened to AM. Back to you, Jeff. Have a good day, everybody. This is WB2JPQ.
M9WIL UK.
UK station, we are in the middle of a net when we call for call signs. You can chime in. Yeah, Dick, Bill, great question this morning. I wonder if we could sell this question back to the AM stations, a little money for extra money, for this poll. They'd probably like to know. And so far the pie chart says 70% of us listen to AM radio still. I wonder if the local radio stations, AM stations, would like to know the answer to this. The poll question. Let's go to Mike in Valley Springs, California. K6AAN.
Well, good morning to everyone on the Brew crew. Affirmative on the AM radio. Every day, talk shows and Giants baseball. Still good. So, back to net control. Have a great day, everyone. This is K6AAN.
Alrighty, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. And good morning, KD3AJN. Give her a few extra seconds there. Anna, are you still with us this morning? KD3AJN.
Good
Jeff and everyone else on the net this morning. Well, I pushed the wrong button on the radio, and it made a squeaky sour noise. No, I don't listen to AM radio. The only time I do is if I'm in the car with somebody or if we're watching the Pirate game. Everybody have a great day. 83 HAN.
Pushing the wrong fun. Anna, we've all done it. I think every one of us have done that once or twice. Have a good morning. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Anyone, anywhere, twice and slowly, please.
Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo Sierra.
DOS.
Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo Sierra.
And 1 YKT Mobile, and 1 YKT Mobile.
K4 November Hotel Victor K4 NHV.
KJ5 WGR KJ5 Whiskey Golf Romeo in Houston, Texas.
November Bravo 9 Delta number NB9D
Form Tango.
Kilo 2 Echo Papa Mike. Kilo 2 Echo Papa Mike. Bethpage, New York.
Okay. N2VLK.
KK4 VTQ. Still on vacation, but now in Kissimmee.
N3MPE N3MPE Peru, Texas.
Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Romeo Foxtrot pedestrian mobile.
N3MPE N3MPE Peru, Texas. In and out.
K2AP. K2AP. Okay, looks like I've got the reflector from the bottom up. K2AP. VA3CRF. Vern, you're mobile. You're going to be second up, so hang tight. N3MPE. Samuel, you were an IO this morning. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. KK4VTT. N2VLK. We had a station K2PM. Question, something like that. If you could clear up your call sign for us, please.
Kilo 2 Echo Papa Mike. K2EPM. Bethpage, New York.
All right, Ed. Mark got you corrected in there. Thank you. Moving up the list. W2PUT. NB9D. KJ5. WGR. K4 HV. N1YKT. Johnny, you're the first You're going to be up first. Hang tight. KE2DOS. Vincent. W5DBS. David. Let's go to Johnny, who's mobile, first mobile station in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. N1YKT. Johnny, the question is, do you still listen to AM broadcast radio? Good morning.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's going to be no, but just a quick one. It did spark an interest. I do have a random wire in the back, and I'm going to hook it up to a receiver this afternoon and see what I can listen to. N1YKT 73, guys.
Back in the day, Johnny, we sent transistors, resistors, and diodes over to Japan, and Sony sent back 9-volt AM radios. And those were the greatest thing. We could pull out those stations at night from cities, states away. Good fun. Have a good morning. Let's go to our other mobile station, Vern. VA3CRF. Good morning, Vern.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me back. Just back from a 4-week stay in lovely Arizona. Take my hat off to all those who checked in from the West Coast because I couldn't do it. The net out there ends at 6 in the morning. I absolutely do listen to AM. There's a local station, 680, that does news and weather, and I listen to it all the time. And it's a clear channel station, too, so it's really good. You can hear it all over southern Ontario. Jeff, thanks for doing it. Hope everyone has a great day. VA3CRF.
All righty, Vern. Mobile safely out there. Have a great week. Let's go to the top of the list. David in Houston, W5.
Great big Texas howdy to you, everybody on the crew this morning. I listen to AM radio through iHeart when I'm walking the neighborhood. Very seldom in the car do I ever turn it on. And I remember those FM tuners when they came out about 1960. I was in high school. I worked for a radio TV repair shop. I only weighed about 130 pounds at the time. I could crawl underneath the dashboard. I can't tell you how many of those Grand Co tuners I'd hooked up or replaced the vibrators in those car radios. Unbelievable. Love what you're doing, guys. Great big Texas howdy to you. W5DBS in Houston, Texas. Back to the net.
Well, a big Texas good morning back to you, David. Have a good one in Houston there. We'll talk to you later. Vincent in New York, KE2DOS.
Good morning, everybody. This is Vincent, KE2DOS. Yes, I occasionally do listen to particularly my local radio station, and sometimes in the car at night because they do talk shows and help pass time away if you're on a long trip. And occasionally I'll listen to an AM clear channel, such as WBZ Boston, WWV Wheeling, West Virginia, WJR Detroit, BBC New York City, but they boost their power after 7 p.m. to 100 kilowatts, so they can be heard some great distance. And there are people there that listen to catch that rare DX long-distance radio station on AM, and there's specialized radios for that as well. And the propagation is very similar to high frequency. So today I'm mostly high frequency, but occasionally I do get on the AM radio. And if there's a power outage, for sure, because there's information there. This is KE2DOS. Thanks for doing that.
All righty, Vincent. Sounds good. Have a great week. Nick used to live up in these parts. K4NHV. Nick, you might remember KFAB and a few of the others up here that have been here for decades. Good morning, K4NHV.
Oh, yeah. KOIL, WOW. There was a rock station in the 70s over in Council Bluffs. KRCB. Does that ring a bell? Am I correct on that? I can't remember. But I got to tell you, these days, no, I don't even listen to the radio. I haven't turned the radio on in the car. I don't think I've ever turned the radio on in my car. So there you go. Anyway, our old buddy Ken is back on his way up there. You'll be hearing from him when he gets to Shelby, Iowa. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for the net. And we'll catch you soon. K4NHV.
Well, it'll be just like Florida on his way back. It's going to be 90 degrees today, Nick. Have a good morning up here. Walter in Houston, Texas, KJ5, WGR.
Good morning, everyone. The answer is no, I do not listen to AM radio, but I do listen to FM when I'm in my truck, and I stream my music when I'm at home. Everyone have a great day. Back to net control.
Yeah, Walter, you're talking to an old audio file here. On my audio system, I have a Weem, W-I-I-M, Weem streamer. It's all the rage for audio files. Great piece of equipment. Have a good day. Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire, NB90.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew. This is November Bravo 9 Delta, Neil, Bedford, New Hampshire, and the answer would be yes. Every time I'm in the vehicle with my dad, KO2Z, that's all he ever listens to is, I don't think I've ever heard him listen to FM radio in the vehicle. So, yeah, AM. Back to next row. Good morning, everybody. NB90. Thank you.
All right, Neil. Have a great morning. Hey, Dan. Good morning. One of our network facilitators, W2PUT.
Well, good morning to you. It's been a long time since I listened to it to AM with any regularity. Every now and again I will pop in, scan the band real quick if I'm, sitting in the car waiting for the missus or something like that and looking to kill some time. Seldom come across anything interesting, though. It's been a little while since I've done that. And those FM converters, I remember those. I had one of those in my first car back in the day. Back to you, W2PUT.
All righty, Dan. Have a good morning. Talk to you later. Ed in New York, K2EPM.
K2EPM here. Good morning, everybody on the net. And those facilitating the net, much appreciated. The answer is yes. I still do listen to AM radio. Not quite as much as I used to, only because a lot of the stations are going away. I am within range of New York City, so we have a lot of AM stations here to choose from. And I'm a creature of old habits. So even though some of them have simulcasts on FM, if I'm listening to the Mets or the Yankees, I'm doing it on the AM side. And then we had two 24-hour all-news stations. One was WCBS 880 AM, which was part of the CBS network, and the other was 1010 WINS. A decade ago, the company bought both of them and ran them independently, but they shared a website. One of them has since joined the ESPN network, and the other one is no longer going to be an affiliate of CBS, because CBS is doing away with their radio operations. However, I'm hearing the station will still be broadcasting news 24/7, just without that nationwide CBS moniker. And as far as DXing AM, I do that as well. I've been a member of the National Radio Club throughout the years, and I have T. Crane makes a bunch of different radios, but their top of the line now is a Model 3. I have the Model 2, and it's made for long distance AM reception. Found during Hurricane Sandy with a set of half-used D-cell batteries. The thing ran for a week, and without cable TV available because of the situation with the hurricane, was our only source of information outside of word of mouth. Back Connect Control. This is K2EPM.
right, Ed, we got you down for yes. It's a faster paced net, so all we really need is a yes or a no. You know, Jeff in Lancaster, New York, N2VLK. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark, everybody else on the brew here. Hope everybody has a good day. Nice and short and sweet. No, I do not. Have a good day, N2VLK.
Had to Heidi there. Jeff, have yourself a good morning. Good hearing you out there this morning. Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida, KK4, VTT.
Good morning, all. Have a great day out there. The Holy Week. You know, when I was in New York, that other gentleman was talking about 1010 Wins News, and there was other few stations you could get baseball. You listen to baseball at night. Since I've been down here in Florida, man, there ain't no good AM stations. Some good FMs, but that's about it for me. Hey, you guys have a great week out there. Thanks for letting me have some fun and enjoy your Kilo 4, Victor Tango Tango here in Kissimmee, Florida. Thank you, guys.
Well, Bruce, do you remember the voice of Cubs Radio, Harry Carey? Remember him? That was some fun stuff. Have a good morning. Joe in East Islip, New York, K2AP.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning to the net. Oh, yes, I do listen to AM radio, mostly I do a lot of restorations. I have 7 tube radios right in front of me right now. So, yes, trouble is, though, that AM radio's main purpose in life right now is to deliver the audience to as many sponsors as possible. So it kind of gets on my nerves. But the answer is yes. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Kate, back to net.
Yeah, they have to pay the bills too, Joe, for sure. Have a good morning. Lewis in Houston, Texas, KJ5, AXC. Going once, going twice, KJ5, AXC. Lewis, you still with us? Give him a couple seconds there. I'll put Lewis in as an IO now. He can always check back in. Daryl, heading to New Hampshire, WB1, XN.
Good morning, Mark and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew, WB1DXN. Riding in on the Tex commuter train. Temperature's going to be into the 50s and 60s for the rest of the week for the hot days at nights. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one that can press wrong buttons. I rarely listen to AM, but I guess that's probably a yes then. Be safe, be aware of your surroundings, look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. Situational awareness, always have a way out. Have a good day, safe day, WB1DXN.
Good advice, as always, Daryl. Thanks for the morning insight. Have a good week. Bob in Hamburg, New York, KC2, JZE.
Good morning, Colin. That satellite radio in the car and in the house, if we're listening to the radio channel, you can also get the local FM stations through the device. The only time I'm listening to AM radios, I'm driving down the interstate and there's a flashing yellow lights and it says tuned to, I think it's 1080 AM for traffic information or something like that. Internet, KC2JZ.
Good enough. I'm putting you down for a yes, Bob. Some of these are marginal. You know, we can go. Oh, good morning. Richard, Sumter, South Carolina. N4RSM, excuse me. Richard, good morning.
No, I haven't listened to AM radio since I was a little kid. Back to you.
All right, Richard, have a good morning. Scott, one of our part of the team here, N7FGP. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Jeff. Thank you and Mark for being out there this morning. I don't listen to much any over-the-air broadcasting anymore, so that's a no for me. Over to you.
Yeah, there's just so many options of streaming and everything else. It does make a lot more competition for the broadcast stations. Have a good one, Scott. Doug, WA8CLG.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning, everybody. And my answer is no, I do not listen to any FM or AM stations. I do most of my radio listening through my Google device, which I think they come through like a third party. Anyway, everybody have a good day. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, good hearing you this morning, as always. John in South St. Paul, Minnesota. KBOGUF.
Good morning, and thanks for having me. KB0GUF. You take me back to when I was a little boy. I love listening to AMDX radio. Thanks for having me. What a great question, Jeff. Have a good day. KB0GUF clear.
And sorry about the zero and confusion. And I even have a zero in my call. Isn't that terrible, John? I'll get it one of these days. You have a good morning. Scott in California, wrapping up this list, and we'll be ready for another round of check-ins. N6ZAR.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the Brew this morning. I use AM for only listening to FM, so I guess that's a yes for me. Hope everyone has a fantastic week. N6ZAR, back to you.
You're in good company, John. Most of us are still, 7% of us roughly on this pie chart are listening to AM still. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Come twice and slowly. Let's get you on the log. It is 28 minutes past the hour.
KE2FLO, KE2FLO.
N9.
This is KC7FBN, KC7FBN, Boca Raton, Florida.
Quebec, Kilo, Charlie 1, Sierra, Yankee, Quebec.
ORK in the mobile.
New Brownsville, Texas.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
For CKC.
W2KJV. W2KJV.
W8PPD.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
Kilo Juliet 5.
November 3, Lima Tango Hotel. November 3, Lima Tango Hotel. Name is Jim in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Go with this, but we're gonna correct a few. We had some pileups there. We'll get through this from the bottom up. N3 LPH James. We just had a station right before that, KG5DXE, something like that, question mark. If you could slowly give us your call twice, please.
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo, Frank in Sugarland.
Okay, Frank. It's coming up as Thomas. There it is. KJDXB. There we go. We got her straightened out. Frank, hang tight. Moving up the list. KF8 Detroit Rock City. W8 BPD. W2 KJV. KR4 CKC. KC3 FGD. And we had a station. All we have right now in the log is Texas, is what Mark put. Station from Texas. Give us your call, please.
Quebec 9 Victor, Whiskey Queen 9 Victoria, Brownsville, Texas.
Echo 2, Johnny Van, thank you for helping Mark out on that. KQ4 ORK, Barry, you're the mobile in this list. You're first. KC1 SYQ, David. KC7FBN, Rob. We had a station with an N9ZFM, something like that. Can you straighten your call out for us twice and slowly, please?
N9ZFA. N9ZFA.
All right, looks like a new station. Stephen, hang tight. And at the top of the list is KE2FLO Mike. But let's go to our mobile station, Barry. That's you, in Apopka, Florida. KQ4ORK. And everyone, the question in review is, do you still listen to AM radio? Barry in the mobile, over to you.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the Brew Crew. Thanks for picking me up. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I most certainly do listen to AM radio. I'm kind of a talk radio guy, just like I like to talk on the radio. Hope everybody has a great week. Back to Net Control 73, KQ4 ORK in the mobile.
All right, Barry, motor safely. Have a great week. Top of the list, Mike in Buffalo, New York, KE2FLO.
Good morning, Jeff, and the Brew Crew out there this morning. As far as the AM radio, that's a yes for me. I do enjoy the AM talk shows in the morning, get the traffic on the way to work. I also have a long wire up in the attic that I play around with on the AM shortwave radio once in a while. And with that, I'll say back to control. Everyone have a great day, 73s, KE2FLO.
Alrighty, Mike. Have a fine morning. Looks like a new station, N9 ZFA. Stephen in Greentown, Indiana, N9 ZFA. Good morning.
Good morning. It's November 9er Sierra Alpha. And yes.
Okay, did we get that right? N9 Sierra Alpha, Patrick, another new station. Did we get that right? N9SA.
November 9, Z Sierra Alpha.
Okay, there we go. Perry, sorry about that. We got you corrected here this morning. You have a good day. My name's Jeff, KE0GKF, with Mark helping out on the log, KE2EDS this morning. And, of course, Bill with us this morning, the first hour. The question of the day is, do you still listen to AM radio? Let's go to Rob in Boca Raton, Florida, KC7 FBN.
Well, good morning, Nick and the crew. This is KC7 FBN. No, I do not listen to AM radio. I used to when I lived now. Anyway, I was a teenager. 7-3, everyone. God bless. KC7 FBN.
Alrighty, Rob, we got your answer and everything else. You're a little bit scratched there, but we got most of it. Have a good morning. David in Essex Junction, Vermont, KC1 SYQ. Good morning.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Yes, I do. I listen to AM radio and FM radio. AM radio is actually on now. Listen to the local stuff. Everyone have a great day. KC1 SYQ, back to net.
All right, David. Have a fine week ahead. And Lucky 100th check-in. Ken is you, Brownsville. WQ9B. Good morning.
Morning to you and the Brew Crew, where I got 70 degrees, feeling like 73 out there with 90% humidity. Well, silly thing here, I was getting ready to hit the push-to-talk button, but I had my finger on the microphone for the HF radio. I don't know how they would have liked that on 40 meters, but oh well. I turn on my AM radio just to see if it works. So put me down for a no, and appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day. WQ9V, Brownsville, Texas. Go back to the net control.
All righty, Ken. Have a fine week. Ray in Pennsylvania, KC3 FGD. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jeff, Mark, everyone on the Brew. Yes, I do. Have a local station here that plays rock and roll and no news, no commercials. It's a pleasure to listen to it. Everyone have a wonderful day. Back to net.
All right, Ray. Well, enjoy the station. Bill in the Villages, Florida, KR4CKC.
Morning, Jeff, and the rest of the Brew. I haven't listened to AM in years, so I'd say put me down for a no. Last time I listened to it, I was in the Air Force. I used to listen to the AM at night, stationed on Del Rio, Laughlin, and when that station shut down at about 10 o'clock at night, we were able to listen to some of the distant stations. So overall, nope, don't.
All righty, Bill. Sounds like a plan. Have a good morning. One of our network facilitators, Tony in Homosassa, W2KJV. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark and everyone on the Morning Brew. Hello to my neighbor Doug. I can't remember the last time I listened to AM radio, so put me down for a note. Have a great day. Thanks for doing it, that Jeff, W2KJV.
All right, Tony, have a good morning. I still think the local and all the AM stations out there would love to know the answer of the results of this poll. Have a good morning. Brian in Warren, Michigan, WABPD.
Good morning, Jeff, Mark, everybody on the Brew Crew. Yes, I listen to News Radio 950 with traffic and weather together on the 8th. for my news and information. I'm usually too busy or the wife's got something else on at home and I don't watch TV news. Everybody have a great day. W8BPD back to net control.
All righty, Brian. Have a fine one. Good hearing you this morning. Jack, good morning. KF8, Detroit Rock City. How you doing?
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I listen to AM 950. That is a good station to listen to. They give you all kinds of good news and bad news, too. And also listen to XM Radio. Fully, XM Radio. That's all I have for you, Jeff. Have a good day. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
All righty, Jack. Yeah, I'm an Amazon member, so I just use their music service. It's wonderful. Being the music lover that I am, it's always taking care of me. Have a good morning. Frank in Sugarland, Texas, KJ5, DXB.
Good morning to you, Jeff, Mark, Bill, everybody in the Brew Crew. I will be a no on this one. Thanks for the check-in. Have a great day, everybody. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Jeff.
All righty, Frank. Have yourself a good morning. James in Greenburgh, Pennsylvania, N3, LTH.
N3LTH. I'm going to say yes with a footnote. I listen to WABC every Saturday night, Cousin Brucey on iHeart. And we have a local radio station here that plays oldies all the time. Similar to what the other gentleman says, it doesn't, there's no news or anything like that. But I have to get it on the, they have a FM repeater, and I have to listen to it there on FM. So I don't know if that qualifies me for a yes or not, but I'm going to say everybody have a great day. This N3LTH.
All righty, James. Well, we've got you down for yes. Have a good morning. Frank, good morning. KC2, JPQ.
Good morning, Jeff. Everybody on the Brew. Yes, I still listen to AM radio. Got some talk shows in the afternoon, and I usually pick up a NASCAR race if I'm driving in the car. And not much going on, Jeff. Is that right? You're getting 91 degrees today, so if that's correct, enjoy it. And talk to you next Friday. Take care. And 7-3s, KC2 JPQ.
Yeah, isn't that something, Frank? Yeah, 91 is correct. That's where we're going to be today. Summer, first day of summer isn't for just a little short of 3 months away, if you think about it. Have a good day. Mike in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, N8HLN.
Yeah, good morning, Jeff. Mark, the crew, coming to you this morning from Lexington, Kentucky, as we make our way back home from Florida. After 6 weeks on the road, 56 degrees here this morning. And the answer to your question is yes, I do. We always listen to the great voice of the Great Lakes, WJR, on our kitchen radio 24/7. Everyone have a great day and a great week. N8HLN.
All righty, Mike. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Carlos, good morning. N1 CBM.
Morning, Jeff, Mark, everybody else. I'm going to leave the weather reporting to Leo, who is coming after me on the list. Even though I listen to AM radio transmissions, commercial radio stations, I do have to use the aeronautical VHF every time I fly, and that works in AM. So I'm not only listening, but I'm also transmitting in AM. So technically, it's a yes for me. And once CBM, back to you guys. Have a great weekend. I mean, week ahead.
All righty, Carlos. Fly the friendly skies safely. Leo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. K4 ITA.
Morning. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Carlos. How you doing? Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 74 degrees, windy, cloudy. I don't like this. I didn't like this winter season, Carlos. I don't know you. Last year was beautiful. This year so and so. Okay, and yes, I do listen to AM station, but not on medium wave, on short wave. I like to do SWL and to listen to those faraway stations. And also sometimes AM 40 meters. Everybody a great day. This is K4 ITA.
All righty, Leo. Well, have fun listening. Have a good week. Mark in Albuquerque, New Mexico. W5MHG. How you and Gracie doing?
Morning, WMHG. Gracie says, bow wow, yippee-yi-yay with 51 degrees in the backyard. Listen to AM, just listen to the Spotify and ham radio in the car. And Gracie will listen to anything if you give her a treat. Thanks so much for doing it, Bill, Jeff, and Mark. You're the team. W5MHG, we love that text line, 73.
All right, Mark. Give Gracie a piece of cheese as always. Have a good week. Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio. KFA DJQ.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Mark. Everybody on the net this morning. No would be the answer. I used to have it on in the truck back when I was still working, but no, since I retired, I haven't really listened to it very much. Tuning into our local Wood County Airport here and listening to the AM between the aircraft, I don't think counts. So we'll go with a no this morning. Everybody have a good day. And Jeff, I've noticed when it's hot here, it's hotter there. When it's cold here, it's colder there. I don't get it. KF8 DJQ back to net.
All righty, Kevin. Have yourself a good morning, sir. Terry in Austin heading down to Texas. N5 RTCN just joined us here a few minutes ago in the Zoom room. Good morning. Terry, over to you.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark on the logs. When you say AM radio, I think of the traditional broadcast band, and there's not anything worth listening to on that AM radio. N5 RTC, back to net control.
But they are flourishing in other parts of the country, though, Terry, as well. It varies. Have a good morning. Good seeing you this morning. Dan in Kirbyville, Texas, KD5, RRJ.
Good morning, sir, and the rest of the Brew crew. This is KD5RRJ, and put me down for a yes. I don't watch news on the TV, so I often get my news and talk radio on AM. KD5RRJ, back to net.
All right. Have a good morning, Dan. We appreciate you stopping by. Dave in Ypsilanti, Michigan, WBA ODS. Over to you, Dave.
Good morning, Jeff and Mark. Thank you for doing the logging this morning. Put me down for a no. I just don't listen to it at all. WB8ODF. Have a great day.
You do the same, sir. Always good hearing you, Dave. Have a great week. Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, KM4 CTB.
Good morning, Jeff, Mark, and everybody on the net. KM4 CTB, Donnie in sunny Jacksonville Beach, Florida this morning. No, I have to agree. There's not a whole lot left over on the AM band in this part of the country anyway, so don't really migrate over there very much. Usually either on Sirius FM or XM or one of those, but not much left over here on AM. Thanks for doing that. Have a great week, Jeff. KM4 CTB back in it.
Yeah, all the competition out there on AM stations anymore. You have a good one, Donnie. We Jim and Rick coming by the text line while we were doing those check-ins. It's about 9 minutes to the top of the hour. We got time for another round of check-ins. Come with your calls twice, hopefully, please.
Kilo Bravo 8.
W2.
Lima Victor KD8 PLV, correct.
W2 BW. Papa Whiskey.
Kilo November 4, Romeo Echo Charlie, in and out.
W3
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. Still here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
K5 PH, in and out, thank you. Kilo X-Ray 9, Bravo Yankee. Kilo X-Ray 9, Bravo Yankee, Brownsville, Texas. Kilo November 4, Two-Tone Blue, KN4, TTB, in and out this morning.
3MPE, Pflugerville, Texas, back in.
IWN.
N3MPE, N3MPE, Pflugerville, Texas, checking back in.
KB3 VPK, KB3 VPK, Marion East MPA.
Sierra Mike 7, Victor Mike Sierra, Sierra Mike 7, Victor Sierra, in and out.
Okay, we'll go with this list here. We have a few to clear up here. Just the last station, SM7 in your call. Give us your call twice and slowly.
Sierra Mike 7, Victor Mike Sierra, Sierra Mike 7, Victor Mexico Santiago, in and out. Thank you.
Alrighty, Miroslav, hopefully I pronounced that correct, all the way over in Sweden. You were an IO. Have a great day. K3B3 VPK, Mary. N3 MPE, Samuel, your recheck, gotcha. KD2IWN, Tim. KN4 TB, Steve, you were an IO. Have a great week. KX9 BBY, Josu, hopefully I pronounced that right. K5 MP question mark. We need that cleared up. KM5 or K5 MP, something like that. Give us your call twice and slowly.
Roger, Roger. Kilo 5, Mike Papa Hotel, K5 MPH. We're in and out mobile. Thank you.
All right. Mark and I are clicking the in and out button at the same time. It's going off and on. Sorry about that, Mark. Have a good one, Michael. N3MDC, Michael. We had another station, KN4EC. Did we get that right? I think we might have. Your new station, IO. KN4EC.
Kilo, November, 4, Romeo, Echo, Gainesville, Florida.
All right, Romeo, have a good week. Thanks for stopping by. W2PW Press, KB8PLV Chris, N5GI Rick, and at the top of the list, NW4Q Jim, good morning. It's speed round. So, quick answer would be great, everyone. Question is, do you still listen to AM radio? Jim, good morning.
Stand by, please.
Okay, we had a Long Island station there holding things up there. We'll just proceed. I got Jim. Let's go to Rick in the Villages, N5GI. Rick, the question again is, do you still listen to AM radio? Speed round, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the rest of the crew, Mark, everybody. Speed round, okay. We do not listen to AM radio anymore. N5GI, back to net.
All right, Rick, have a good one. Jim, I want to make sure I didn't miss you. NW4Q, good morning. NW4Q, good morning. Okay, let's go to KB8PLV. Chris in Novi, Michigan. Good morning, Chris. Speed round.
Good morning. Put me down for yes when I go camping. The AM DXing is a plus. Everyone have a good week. KB8PLV, back to net.
Alrighty, Chris, thanks for stopping by. Press, it's speed round, W2EW. Press, you still with us?
Copy. Okay.
Press, not sure if you're on the receive side or still got the PTT down. Didn't get your answer. Good morning. Press, have a great week. Let's go to Michael in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. N3MDC, over to you.
Well, good morning, Jeff. Jeff, I'm still in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hopefully, I don't know if I leave today or not, but I'll keep you posted. Jeff, I used to listen to AM when I still live in Colorado, but I don't anymore. Back to you. This is N3.
have a good one in Myrtle Beach. Have a great week. Heading to Brownsville, Texas. Josu, hopefully I pronounced that right. KX9BBY.
Thank you, Net Control. Yes, KX9BBY, Josue is the name. I do listen to AM radio once in a while, some local news and some religious content, but I do. Back to Net. Good morning, everybody.
All righty. You have a great week ahead. Tim in Hamburg, New York, KD2IWN.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. Great topic. I know they wanted to get rid of AM radios in cars. They were talking about that. Yes, I do listen to AM radio once in a while, especially when I listen to a hockey game on Downsville WGR 55 here in Buffalo. And don't forget, Buffalo had one of the strongest AM stations in the country, WKBW at 50KW. 73, everybody. KD2IWN.
All righty, Tim. Have a fine week. Samuel in Pflugerville, Texas, recheck, N3MPE. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning. Yes, I still listen to AM radio, talk radio every morning on KLBJ, Austin, Texas. Back to you.
All righty, Samuel. Have a fine week. Mary in Easton, Pennsylvania, KB3VPK.
Good morning, all. Yes, I do listen to AM, but not in a traditional sense. I use iHeartRadio to get the weather and traffic reports on the local AM station. So I stream the local because I can't get a signal. Back to you, KB3VP.
Yeah, you can get a better signal from the studio than through the broadcast station, the broadcast tower. Yeah, it sounds better. Have a good one, Mary. And to wrap up the net, put a bow on it, Zachary, in North Carolina, W3UNC.
Hey, W3UNC. No, I don't listen to AM radio. I do listen to ham radio. But have a great day and a great week. 73 is W3UNC.
All righty, Zachary, have yourself a fine week. Well, that wraps up the Monday edition of the Morning Brew. I want to thank Mark, KE2EDS, for doing the log here for us this morning. On behalf of Bill, Mark, myself, my name is Jeff. We had 133 check-ins. It was about 62% of us, 63% of us listen to AM still. Everyone have a great week ahead. 7-3, everybody.